Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my Vital Wellness family. It is early and this light is entirely too bright, and you get to see me fresh face and all. I've already been up for a little bit because today's video is going to be like a morning routine type vlog, and one thing that's very important in my morning routines is I do not touch my phone for the first hour that I'm awake. Like, I don't look at it, none of that, because a lot of our stressors come from our phones, whether that's people texting us, emails, things that we have to do, or just like getting on social media, which I don't have anymore other than, my business social media, but getting on social media and already starting to start your day with comparing yourself with others or seeing what's going on in other people's lives. One time I was watching this podcast and they were talking about when the first thing that you do is grab your phone and you're just scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And they made this point where they said, would you let all these people in your bedroom at this early in the morning, all these people that you have on social media, would you let those people in your room the first thing when you wake up in the morning? No. So don't do that on social media either. But I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just telling y'all this is what I do. So like I said, I've already been up for about 40 minutes, and I've already started on my daily devotional. This right here. And then see right here, if I can get it, May 20th. And then like I said, it just kind of gives you a little passage to read and some context. So this is where I am at. And I've already kind of started writing my notes down. I write down, like I said in the last video, I write down the passage it tells me to read so I can memorize it, and then I start breaking down my own context. So yeah, that is what we are doing this morning. And then I'm gonna get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, and then start on breakfast. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, we're back. So, I like to wrap my hair in these little things whenever I cook, because do any of y'all else deal with your hair smelling like whatever you cook? Like, if I cook bacon, like, my hair is smelling like bacon for the rest of the day, so it has to be like wrapped up in one of these, or it's done. So today I'm going to be making eggs, turkey bacon, oatmeal, and then I'm gonna put some goat cheese in my eggs, and then I'm going to I'm gonna have a side of berries, blueberries, strawberries, and what else? Oh, you can't really see it, but in here is chopped up kale. So I usually put all that in a bowl together, the kale, the bacon, the eggs. Sometimes I have quinoa or potatoes, but I'm doing oatmeal this morning, so it's just gonna be eggs, bacon, kale, berries, and goat cheese. So yeah, I'll show you all what that looks like when I'm done. Now, I know I said before in one of my other videos that my body can't tolerate grains, but for some reason it can tolerate whole grain oats, and then I can have, where you at? This stuff, it's called quinoa. It's kind of like rice. For some reason, my body can tolerate those. Now, oats I can only have like seldomly, because like if I eat them every single day, like I'll get mucus in my throat, and I don't understand it. I don't know why yet. We'll figure out one day. But yeah, that's why it's like just really important to take note of the foods that you eat and how your body reacts to it. So yeah. So, you know, before I actually started to like pray and say grace before I ate, the reason why I started doing it in the first place was because like I learned that if you practice gratitude before you eat, it helps calm your body down. It helps you like center in and relax before you eat, which helps your body digest your food better. And also, when you speak life and good words and good energy into your food, and when you cook your food with love and happiness, like it's literally like it's transpired into your food, which makes it transpired into your body. And some of y'all might not believe that. I swear, look it up. There's a study where these people had like two different glasses of water, and one glass of water was, I'm not exactly like 1000% sure on what happened to each one, but I know one glass of water was given like uplifting words and good positive words, and the other one wasn't, and or the other one might have been like bad words, and like the structure of the water changed. I'm gonna have to look back on that a little bit, but it's just like when you speak life and good words into your food or just into yourself or other people, like it transpires. So that's why like saying grace is not only important just for God, but like for yourself as well. But my graces probably don't sound like other people's because I like to like remind myself like how thankful I am for, like, we are lucky that God put on this earth all the seeds, all the resources that we needed to create the oats, the berries, the kale, and he gave us, I eat turkey bacon. He gave us turkeys and chickens, and I have goat cheese. Like, he blessed us with all of this, and like, we eat every single day and not really think of every person and everything that went into account to this. So like, I thank him for the farmers. He gifted them with the talents to know how to grow foods properly and to give them the energy and the motivation to, you know, be a farmer and like literally grow our foods. I thank him for the truck drivers who literally drive day and night to make sure we get food. I thank him for the grocery store owners. Like, if y'all really think about it, we could be having to go out and, you know, picking our own food, hunting for our own food, but we don't. Like, we are very fortunate to be able to have a grocery store that is very well organized and put together, and we have food easily and accessibly. Not everyone has that. So seriously, like, before you eat, or think of it. If you don't want to say it out loud, think of like how thankful you are to have all of this. Like, you're fortunate enough to have this body, these hands, this mouth, and God has created our bodies so so smart, so wisely. Like, our bodies are literally able to take this food, chomp it down into bite-sized pieces, digest it, absorb it, and create it into energy and give us everything that we need to be healthy. So yeah, that's just like, that's usually what my graces consist of. I try to make them a little bit different every day because, like, if they're redundant, like, you're being repetitive. It's just like a ritual. You're not really like absorbing what you're saying. So yeah. Now I'm gonna eat my breakfast in peace. So I do want to use this as a quick little teaching moment. I do have a little bit left on my plate. Usually I'm pretty good at pre-portioning my plate to like what I know my body's gonna want. So if I don't finish all this, like, I usually just put it in a container and eat it for a snack later. But this, I just want to say, like, this is where we have learned to overeat and stop listening to our bodies, is because, you know, we were all of us were taught as children to finish your plate and do not waste your food. So that's why it's important to like pre-portion your plate properly, so you know what you're going to eat and you don't wind up wasting any food. But so it's called, I guess, intuitive eating. So like, listening to your body when it's full. Once your stomach and your body is telling you that we're full, we're done, stop. And it's literally the same thing. Like, there's different stages of like consciousness of eating. And the first one is like when we're babies and we're young children. We're curious about food. We will try whatever, and we eat until we're full, and then we stop. And what kind of messes that up is like just generations telling people, no, like, you eat all your food, you finish it. And that's how we were taught to stop listening to our bodies and to just eat all your food. And that's how we have learned and become accustomed to overeating. So I just wanted to use this as like a quick teaching moment for anyone who has problems with overeating. So key tip 1 is try to pre-portion your plate properly, or if you're not sure on that yet, go ahead and portion your plate how you think you should. And then just as you are eating, number one, eat slowly. Like, I think a lot of us like scarf stuff down, which I used to do that. I used to be bad about it. Like, it was just so good. I was just eating it, and not paying attention to what my body felt like. So, like, number one, eat slowly. And then take note of, like, whenever your body is starting to feel full. And if you are, like, worried about, like, missing out on, like, certain nutrients on your plate, I don't know how and what order you guys eat, but I used to eat like one section at a time, and then I would wind up missing out on like a certain part of my breakfast or my dinner. So like I will go throughout the whole plate in circles, and then once my body says, hey, we're full, like we stop. So yeah, just a little teaching moment for you. You can use for yourself or even your kids. So another part of my morning routine is obviously taking my prenatals. This kind is called My Kind. I know this is backwards, so you guys can't read it, but it's My Kind Organics. It's made from whole foods. It's gluten-free, soy-free, and dairy-free, which is perfect for my body. And then I also take a calcium supplement, just because since I don't have dairy, I don't eat red meat or anything like that, I don't get enough calcium as I should. So I really like this brand. It's called Solgar. It has vitamins D, K, zinc, and boron in it, and it's also gluten and wheat free. And you know, I actually do recommend, like, even if you're not pregnant, continue to take a prenatal or take a high quality multivitamin, because like we can eat as much healthy foods as we want, but we're always going to be lacking somewhere. And if you take like a high quality multivitamin, like it'll help make up for whatever you miss, and honestly you'll feel a lot better. So yeah, I think I either might continue to take those or might take the postnatal vitamin they have, but that's something that I always keep in my diet, is like a really good high quality multivitamin. So this is the last stop on my morning routine. I like to, I meditate every single morning. So what I do is, depending on how I'm feeling or what I feel like I need, if I'm having like a lot of like negative thoughts, I will look up a negative thought meditation. If I'm feeling like I need a boost in confidence, I'll do that. If I feel like I need a little bit of motivation, I will just look up like motivation meditations. Or if I just want to just be centered and chill, I will look up calm mind meditation. Like, there is endless amounts of meditations that you can find on YouTube, and I usually try to find, depending on like what type of time I have, I try to range from like 10 minutes to 20 minutes. So that is the next thing on the list. So I just finished my meditation. Sorry you guys didn't get to see, but I'm videoing on a phone right now, and I need that to have my guided meditation. But yeah, that is it for my routine, my morning routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope maybe you took something from it. Maybe you might add something in there for your own morning routine. Hopefully it might have inspired you a little bit, but there will be more of these to come. But yeah, thank you guys so much for showing up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting, and I will see you guys next week. Love y'all.